In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get your ex to listen to you. Stay tuned, this could be a very important video for you. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life. Common problem that I hear a lot of people having is that their ex isn't willing to listen to them. Their ex isn't hearing them out. Their ex isn't understanding them. Their ex isn't opening themselves up. Their ex is closed off and not open to understanding them, hearing them, listening to them, things of that nature. So we want to talk about that today. Many times people will look for some sort of secret way to get their ex's attention, or some secret way to hook them into paying attention to them with some sort of elaborate story of, oh hey, a Russian supermodel was just flirting with me the other day and it made me think about something that I wanted to ask you. Like obviously people are going to see right through that, right? Unless you typically are the kind of person that happens to hang out with Russian supermodels. You don't have to do all of this. You really don't. The secret to getting your ex to listen to you is counterintuitive. It's one of these riddles of philosophy, I guess, where it's like, in order to get the thing that you want, you have to do the opposite. And so, when you want to get your ex to listen to you, or when you want to get anyone to really listen to you, the most important thing is actually to start by listening to them first. When you listen to someone else, when you hear them out, without defending yourself, without justifying your behavior, without correcting the errors that they made in terms of what happened or didn't happen, when you just simply listen to them and reflect back how you imagine they felt or what their experience was, what happens is their need to feel heard starts to decrease. Their attachment to some story about how you're insensitive or uncaring or don't listen to them or something starts to decrease. Once all that is out of the way, once all that static is out of the way, then the two of you can actually talk and connect. Then they actually have the capacity to listen. But as long as there's that pain in the way, that story in the way, that resentment in the way, you don't understand me in the way, then they're never going to really have that capacity to listen to you. It's important to start by listening to them first. And I know that there's people out there that are like, okay, my ex won't even talk to me. How am I supposed to, listen to them? We'll get to that in a moment. But once you do this, once you start by listening to understand, then you create a doorway for more connection. You create a doorway for them to actually hear you out. You create the possibility for the two of you to actually have a better emotional connection. So that's the first step, is to listen to them. Now you might be thinking, okay, maybe they're not even responding to me at all. Maybe they're not even talking to me at all. I can try to contact them, but they won't even return my messages. They just ignore me. And we talk about this inside of our courses like ESP, but even a non-response, even getting nothing from them, is still a response of sorts. It's still something that you can go on. Like, okay, how would they have to feel if they weren't even talking to you? Would they be angry at you about something? Would they be upset about something? Would they be hurt about something? These are all realistic possibilities. And if you can sort of deduce, connect the dots and say, okay, maybe they're not talking to me because they just feel too hurt right now. Maybe they're not talking to me because they're still upset about that last argument that we had, or that last disagreement that we had, or whatever it could be. Then that gives you something to work with. That gives you something to start with. And you can, maybe send them a fresh start message or something like that attempts to empathize with the assumed hurt that they're experiencing with you, the assumed pain that they're still holding on to. And if you're using those empathy muscles just right, and you're doing all that and connecting with what they're likely feeling, then you're going to create that opportunity for them to actually let go of that pain, let go of that story, let go of that hurt, and start to move past it so that the two of you can actually talk. And again, once they actually feel heard, once they believe that you understand them and that you get them, that's when they can let go of all of this pain and hurt and story. And on the other side of that is their ability to actually listen to you. But you have to make sure that they are heard and understood first. Otherwise, it's going to be so much work and effort to just penetrate through and try to get them to hear you. Now, maybe you don't need to go through all that because maybe your ex is pretty understanding and empathetic already. But if your ex isn't, then that's what I'd really recommend that you do. Okay? So if that's something that you'd like some help with, please go ahead and check out our course called Effortless Connection over at modernlove.life/EC. That's modernlove.life/E as in effortless, C as in connection. It's our communication course that helps people to have, great communication for better relationships. Anyway, take care. I'll talk to you next time.